A really good win. At home, protect our home court in conference. I thought the way the game started, that first 4 or 5 minutes, we shot 2 air balls and we kind of turned the ball over there. And really, that was a product of our guys being very nervous. And in the first time out, what I told them, it's okay to be nervous. That just means you care. And our guys really wanted to win. They really wanted to perform well in front of the home crowd. And I think as we settled down towards the end of the first half, the last 10, 12 minutes, our ability to take care of the ball and then also defend was at the highest level that we'd been all season. So really proud of that. Obviously, the second half, we got off to a good start, and we got a little conservative. And, our guys have to learn to play with the lead at times. And, with 10, 11 minutes to go and you're up 20, it's easy to take your foot off the gas and kind of protect it. That's not the type of team that we are. We have to understand we've got to be in attack mode all the way through till there's, I'll pull the brakes off. And those guys were wanting to kind of slow it down and set it up with 10, 11 minutes to go in the game. And it's going to be a great learning experience. Again, anytime you can learn from a win is great. So we've got to do a better job, though, of handling being up and being able to continue to attack, especially when teams are going to come after us like that. But again, it's a really great win, 4 in a row, and hopefully we'll see a bunch of fans here on Saturday at 1 right before Christmas.
I mean, Teal and I, it seems that we talk about him every single game, but what did you see there? He seemed to really spark the team there.
He really kind of was playing this with a chip on his shoulder. Everybody, in the preseason was talking about Jacoby Wood, and rightfully so. He's a phenomenal player. But I think Semaj wanted to make sure that he was in that conversation with a guy like Jacoby Wood, who they're both fabulous guards. But I thought he did a good job once he settled in and really made plays and was able to get a rhythm, shooting the ball, and again, his playmaking I thought was really good for us as well.
And then on Saturday, how are you going to keep the team focused like they were tonight, and maybe not play down to that ending?
If we don't play well, I won't let them go home for Christmas. No, just kidding. We have a group of guys that are starting to mature, and they understand the importance of getting better every day. And the other nice thing that I have is I have 14 guys that I'm capable of putting into the game. So when you put on that uniform, there's a certain expectation that we have here. And that's to play hard and play unselfish. And if you choose not to do that just because of your opponent, I will address it. You'll sit on the bench until you figure it out, because we got other guys that want to play, and we got guys that are hungry to play. So I'm confident that we'll find at least 5 guys that want to really go out and compete regardless of opponent.
Coach, you had a 3-point victory over the Bears, 10-point victory here, very close to the end. It's not an easy conference.
No.
You get a little bit of a conference break up until New Year's Day with Bradley, but the Braves, pretty good team.
Yeah, no, and again, we're gonna obviously enjoy this win, but we certainly know you got our game Saturday, then right after Christmas. Basically, we're two games a week all the way till March. So, whether it's playing at Ohio State, Bradley, then we go at Evansville, at Valpo. In-state games on the road are never easy. So that's the beautiful thing about this conference, though. Every night you get tested, and every night it's your best against their best. And I love my group. I love my staff. And I think each and every night we're going to give ourselves the best chance we can win. And that's what makes it fun.
Coach, he kind of mentioned, 2 good wins to start conference play for a group that this is kind of their first taste of MVC play. Just what do you think that does for this group's confidence moving forward?
I think it does a lot for their confidence in the way that different guys have stepped up and played well. Tonight, obviously, Semaj has played well in both games, but then at our 5 spot, I feel like I have a 2-headed monster with Marcus and JD. They get 24 points and I don't know how many rebounds tonight. And if you can get that kind of production from your 5, they both play about 20 minutes and we don't miss a beat. We have it. And what I like, it gives our offense a different look when you have Marcus in versus when you have JD in. And then, the growth that Josiah Legree and Jayan Walker. Those two guys are getting a lot of valuable minutes, and we're playing 3 freshmen a lot. And I was talking to a coach the other day and says, "What are you doing? Aren't you going to lose all your hair?" I said, "It doesn't matter at this point." So just excited though that we're getting these shared experiences, and I think with these shared experiences, ultimately our goal is to compete for a championship in March. We're still going to have some ups and downs, but each and every time we take the floor, if we can just get a little bit better, I think we're going to be, have an opportunity to, ultimately meet our goal and try to cut down some nets in March.
Coach, the second half, everybody seemed like they really were getting into a flow of the game, and everybody seemed like they were having fun out there. Just everybody's smiling, everything's going well. How important is that going into the meat of your schedule and when getting into the thick of it in conference play?
We talk about all the time that we are a true team. It's not about any one individual that we have on our team. We've got 15 guys on our roster that all help in practice. Our scout team, you guys don't get the privilege of seeing that. Our scout team was tremendous this week, helping us prepare for this game. And the guys that are on the court, we played 9 guys, double-figure minutes tonight. Those guys on the bench were their biggest cheerleaders. And we talk about creating a culture where we're going to play really hard when we're on the floor, and when you're off the floor, you're going to cheer really hard for your teammates, and it's about being a great teammate and creating this type of culture. That's what I expect. That's what our staff expects, and that's what we owe it to this university and our fans to be like that.
Anything final, Coach? Okay, that's great. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks,
See you
Coach.
guys Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.